All right, and we're live. What's up, guys? This is like it's like a little 5-minute pre-show. Finish my hot drink here so I can actually talk for the next couple hours. I had my day off today, and like most of it, like I didn't do much because I've been sick, and like these last couple days it's just been bad. Sucked this morning. I had to sleep in till like 11, which isn't that late for some people. I know I'm in kind of bum mode today. My goatee's like crooked. But the last couple hours, like all of a sudden, like I get this idea and holy shit, I'm super productive for like 2 hours. I feel like I should have kept going, but man, I kind of want to stream when I say I'm going to stream. Yesterday I was feeling too terrible, so I couldn't really stream, although I spent like I was so out of it, I spent like several hours trying to figure out what game I'm going to stream, and then yeah. Damn, by the time I figured it out, I would have had like an hour to stream. But I think I'm going to pick up the Dark Souls 3 from the Humble Bundle. It just looks good. And the second one was like did not impress me, but here the third one's better, and it's got the M rating back. I'm just not in the teen-rated action games anymore. I guess they have like first-person shooters. You don't need a lot of blood in a first-person shooter. But the thing about teen-rated action games is like intensity. The intensity of the violence is limited. You can only go so far. Anyways, Doki and Doki Doki. I'll set up my screen a minute here. View, yeah. I got a black background. I got this in Windows mode. The music should be audible this time around. Sorry, I'm really enjoying this, but way too much carob in here, and like I just don't care. You can't put too much in. Let's put some coconut oil. So it's almost like a literal throat lube. God, anime dating games. I'm just not a fan, but I talked to Tom. He was saying, fucking Tom. He was saying, yeah, don't bother speed reading. You're probably just about there if you've been playing for 5 hours. So I think I'm going to keep up the narration because I was planning on just speed reading tonight, but Alright, so I'm just gonna go with this same strategy and just keep picking, like, fantastical words. I'm just gonna keep on the same path. I don't really care that much. I don't want to think too much about it. Ah, that drink is fucking awesome. Got my water. I had to close the window outside. Kinda sucks. It's like toasty in here. Went from freezing cold to toasty. Pennsylvania weather is fucked up. Alright. Well, definitely not lips at Heaven Sent. Yeah, too fucking easy. Alright. Word, yeah, agonizing question. Melody. Oh shit. That word was too literal. General disarray. I've used that word before, I think. Eternity, very fantastical concept. Lost. Nightgown, adventure. Oh, shit. Awesome holiday happiness. Shit. Not hitting my goal here. I have to go open that window again. Starting to sweat. Unstable. Damn it. All right. Universe. Damn it! Keep picking words that, was it Sayori? I think I'm actually starting to remember their names. Journey. I can't remember if I used Crimson before. Yeah, I think I did. Entropy. Marshmallow. Wrath. Essence. I think I used that before. Judgment piece. Sparkle. Yeah, what's the most fantastical word here? Fantastical-ish? Okay, yeah, dream. Explode. It's a little too blunt of a word. Wisp, bubbles. Out, party. These words suck. Bubbles! Shit. What's the best choice for that fantasy loving chick? Let's go with broken. Damn it! I knew that wasn't gonna work. Pain buddy, parfait, papa. Yeah, she likes big words. Infinite. Alright, I think I did okay. Ah, man. I'm the last one here again. Ah, shit, sorry. I need this. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Yeah, people have a lot of hobbies. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. I don't know if I'm up for doing individual voices tonight. I hate being sick. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I can't even drink water. DDLC continues on. The horror. Yes, the horror. Oh, the horror is me right now. I look like a total bum and I just spilt water all over myself. Which I don't particularly mind because I'm freaking hot. Alright. Yeah, it's funny, I was just talking with fucking Tom, and he says, I probably shouldn't bother starting with speed reading at this point, so I'm probably gonna get to whatever it is I'm waiting for. It's gonna be great. Eh? Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Nasuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. You off and on tonight? That's cool, man. Much appreciated. Have fun with, whatever occupies you at the moment. Are you saying you wouldn't like squid? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? You of all people. Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika. Oh, fuck. Eh? The fuck is with that pose? I don't think these are people, I think they're cats. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ika equals squid. I figured that out. I'm just... Not only fourth wall breaking, it's not a particularly good joke, but let's move on. Never mind. Let's just focus on the event for now, okay? I'm just gonna shorten that to eh. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yori's or Sayori's. I don't think I'm saying those names right at all. Anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me, eh? You can go talk to everyone else, eh? Huh? Eh? Is everything alright, eh? Alright, stop doing that. Of course. Oh, man, I miss my drinking days. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, eh? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. Worriedly. I love adverbs. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Whatever the hell those are. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Fox! What's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything weird with Sayori or whatever, eh? Anything with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems kind of downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. That's a little fucked up. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Fox. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that have bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. It's not like you're friends or anything. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Fox. Me? Eh? How on earth would you come to that conclusion, eh? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra weight was turned on. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Eh? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine and happy rainbow shit. It's not any different now than it always has been. Eh? You're so funny, Fox. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Eh? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know, anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Eh? Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. Whatever the fuck that looks like. I know she said to forget about it, but she doesn't seem to understand how human beings work. And I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Hear her from here. Hear her from here. What do you call that? Is that word echo? Not word echo, that's hear her from here. Aloritation? I think this is the correct word, aloritation. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in writer Nazi mode. I sigh and sit myself down. Aloritation. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. I mean, exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh on me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yori peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yori approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that, as I've recently grown a penis. I stand up from my desk and sit down in the one next to her own. Dear God, could that be any clunkier? Uh-oh. Song change. Yeah, I kind of like this tune. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you just wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But you would prefer to share what's on your mind. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't even want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Eh? Did I mention I was Canadian? Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. But perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Fox. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are too many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. I think they meant to write A. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? That's what happens when you don't proofread. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Fucking whatever. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she were searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you aren't aware were in you. That is... I think that... she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri. You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. I'm so happy there was not a reading scene. I am so fucking happy. I can live without a CG moment, whatever. Oh, thank you, devs, for sparing me of that. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Try not to spill it on myself. I was playing some Doom last night. I almost streamed it. The latest Brutal Doom version 21 public beta. But my RSI flared up. Don't worry, you'll get a cute CG later. I don't think my poem was that good. I don't think I did that great on the last poem. Well, I guess we'll see what Yuri thinks, because everyone else can go fuck themselves. Or maybe they already do. I don't know. I don't know what the anime tropes are on that. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I'm just gonna start with Yuri! Fox, your writing has only improved. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you show me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Girlie gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad. I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared it. And you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. You smooth talker. Oh, I got that mellow acoustic track going. Alright. Digging the tune. Fox. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Motherfucker, I did that all through public school. Sorry. I'll try not to be judgmental. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. Me too, I got my Kindle right here, Gen 3. Like 200 books on that right now. You could say I really enjoy reading. Feels time. Feels. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Fox. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself feel happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. Yeah, but I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Fox. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. Sorry. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then fuck them. I did not add that, I just changed screw to fuck, because that's how a high schooler would really talk. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. All right. Let's translate some cursive. Ghost in the Shell. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path. A silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Closer. Closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Alright, there's the one dramatic reading for the evening. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I don't understand this one. Oh, I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to to her warm touch. You can, the poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Alright, I gotta laugh at this a little bit. Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. Looks like you're winning Yuri over. Alright, I'm scoring points. Literally because this is a video game. Seems good. I like that emote. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. Oh, that's Yuri. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah. Like, you know, maybe we could call each other or text or whatever. Yeah, it's weird. I haven't Yuri timidly smiles. I'm gonna return the seat so I can put her poem away. I'm just gonna do from the top to the bottom. Finding the top's my style. From the corner and forgotten. It's nice, I guess. Oh, come on. I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. I did. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Fox. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Played way too much Call of Duty last night. Eh? Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Damn, I didn't even get a fucking poem out of her. Dasuki! Yeah, no thanks. Eh? You didn't even... Next. Oh, fucking shot down. Bam! Right between the eyes. Merciless. She is Natsuki, so. Alright, Monica. Hi, Fox. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Aha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Fox. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. Eh? That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well... I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? Dun dun dun. Finally get a first, well, there's been a couple of things today that are spiking me spidey senses. Make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Can read that a lot of ways. Just be careful. Listen. You know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. I thought she was going to drop a threat. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. Americans would probably normally say band-aid. Because I literally read that as bondage. Right, because I was thinking about erotica, but whatever. Moving on. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. I'm sorry, I didn't really mean it like that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh, my whole body's in the gutter. I'm like waist deep in this shit, man. Sorry, give me a second. Oh wait, you're playing a dating sim. Carry on then. Yeah, I don't know how you'd see these anime chicks attractive, but hey, to each his own. I no judgy. No judgy. Bondage. Oh, if I could, I would stream like the most hardcore, over-the-top virtual novel I could on Twitch, but I might have to go to Pornhub for that. I don't know if they do live streaming though. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Said I'm surprised you didn't say eh. Alright then. Wow, I get 2 poems today, what the fuck? The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather Lost adrift the sky, victims of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But whom all else has failed me, when all others have turned away. The legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful day. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That's not too bad. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. Well, that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. And I changed dialogue a lot. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Fucking finally! Fuck yeah! Something fucking interesting will happen. Let me take some water. Let's sit up straight and get ready for this shit. I got a plate carrier behind me. Should I put on some armor? Am I gonna be able to take this right in the chest? Save a little bit of sip of water in case I need it. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. So eager for something terrible to happen? Yes! It's like a bomb to go off in the school somewhere. Just, I don't know, a hurricane, tornado or something. Zombies, something. Or one of them is pregnant. Like, just something. I need conflict. I need conflict. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten up the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. You chauvinistic cunt. Oh, that's not written. Sorry, I gotta stop adding things. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. Wait, is that spoken aloud or not? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Oh, he did say that. That curious expression from... he didn't like that. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted, bitch. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yori, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yori? I'm useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. They're even harder on you when she's not around. Well, that may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yori, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? Handwriting I can't read! So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yori. But anyway, that just leaves you, Fox. You stupid asshole. The one who is truly useless. Truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Big choice time? Alright, well we better save. Big choice. Tensions in the air. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Whoa, some underage shit might happen there. I better stay away from her. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. She mentioned dirty work and butt, so... Moving on. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Yeah, mine in the gutter. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Fox may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting me with the assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Fox to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Fox to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Oh, this is so fucking harem right here. Yeah. Fox, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh, Sayori's on the table. Oh, I can actually choose Monica. Ah. Now this is an interesting choice because both Sayori and Monica are on the table, and I'm gonna be perfectly frank, Monica is way less creepy than Yuri. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking I really want to pick Monica. Because as much as, you know, the points, I gotta think of this as points, this is a video game. Like, you know, I spent all the time scoring points with Yuri, but, you know, if Monica's like the hardest one to get, you know, that's like... Well, it seems like Monica's got her shit together. And like, me personally, I'm not a baggage handling kind of guy. I mean, I got my shit, but I don't put my shit on other people. Alright, so I'm gonna save again. I don't have to rush through that. Yeah, I'm gonna overwrite my save. Yes, I mean, it's Monica or Yuri. Because I imagine I'm gonna lose points with Yuri. But I mean, is it possible to, what's the word? Is it possible to score with Monica, or is that just like a teaser there? Or is like one of them gonna be dead by the time the weekend's over and it's gonna become a murder mystery? Like, I have no idea. Like, I'm not sure how much this system even matters. Sorry. Allergies are starting to flare. Only one way to find out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's annoying. I don't have a coin to flip, but I have a guitar pick. Is it the same thing on both sides? No, it's not. Alright. Alright. Let me think here. Because I can tell you this much, I'm probably never going to play this game again. So I'm going to put some weight on this decision. I only have one choice to make. Of course, I can always roll back to save, but I can't see myself actually doing that. Alright. Monica or Yuri? Fuck it. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you pick me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Nasuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Fox was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. This is actually entertaining. The fuck? Wow, my beard really is crooked. Jesus. It's all slanted. It's like my Discord picture. My beard's like slanted in that picture. But I just kind of rolled with it. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have lots of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So, are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for Fox to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Oh, shit! Wow. Tough luck. It was a tease after all. Wow. Damn, I got fucking conned on that. That was entertaining though. I'm glad I did that. I'm almost tempted to hit Sayori because it has the ... even though I don't like that character. It's got, you know, it's got the ... That sounds super ominous. They come to her house, there's like blood on the wall. I'm like, oh shit! Pull out your Glock. check the rooms, and then it becomes a first-person shooter. Sorry, I'm dreaming. Like something Monolith would make, like something like kind of like psychological horror. Sorry, I'm dreaming. It's a tease after all. I'm like tempted to pick Sayori just to fuck with him. So I'm gonna go see Sayori. Just save. We'll do a different save slot. A difficult decision. I'm so tempted to click on Sayori. That's only because it has the ... If it didn't, if it just had a regular period like the other two, I'd be like, nah, fuck that. Click on Yuri. Dating sims are about giving into your temptations. I'm tempted for story. Like, I want conflict. Alright. I already saved the game. Sayori was already helping, working with Monica, so that might be another tease. I don't know why, I kind of like the way the drums sound. The hi-hat. Alright. Gotta think here. I'm not good on time. Alright. Trying to think. It's really a heads or tails situation because Natsuki is off the table because her heads is like literally the width of her shoulders. The other two, at least there's like an inch or two. Those enormous heads. Really narrow necks, too. Alright, Sayori. I mean, it's gonna be anyone. I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said Sayori was helping her. So I wonder if they're gonna shoot that down too. That's why I was tempted to hit it. Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for any of this to be difficult. Oh, they shot that down too. I knew it. I wonder if I lost points with both of them, but whatever. Double fail. Sorry, it's entertaining, right? Just think of the club, okay? Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Oh, she's got that face. Alright, so I don't think I lost any points. Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki. Natsuki! I can already tell. You're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Fox? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. That's true, yeah. She's got like OCD like me, and she'll be in like loops and shit and won't get anything done. Whereas we already know Natsuki can bake, so this was actually a logical distribution of resources like Monica said. So this does make the most sense. As far as logic is concerned, but I know logic is irrelevant in this game, so. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Fuckers. Okay, okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Fox? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Fox picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it, I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said anything bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Seriously, how do you pronounce that fucking name? Is it Sayori? I don't know. I'm gonna pull the white guy card. I don't want index cards, so I'm putting it on just white. It just says on it, I'm a white guy. And like in little parentheses underneath, and straight. I don't know, yeah. Straight white male. Oh, you gotta put cis in there too, and cis. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole fucking event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there is nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. And I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Y'all weebs got cell phones? Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Did I give you my phone number? There we go. Jeez, oh man, I've made it that far. Actually, I made it further than that, but we won't get into that. I think That would be the best way, yes. Yeah, get them numbers, man! Oh my god, our protagonist is... It's growing! Stronger! Faster! Smarter! He will overcome. I gotta adjust my camera here. I've been moving it all over the place today as I've been in a couple different meetings. Yeah. I gotta swap out the posters in the back. They've been there for like literally 15 years, so it's time to change. All right then. You and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. That is odd for a woman to say. But, I mean, I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you know the person, you're not going to feel vulnerable in their house or in your house. I guess. I don't know, but I think I'd feel better about... I don't know. Fuck it, all their addresses are in the school directory anyway, unless they don't do that anymore. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it would matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Oh, good luck with that, man. I don't know what that looks like. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Fox. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. Holy shit, are they putting weight on this decision? They've known each other for like 4 days? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, it's a fantasy game, I gotta let it go. You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. I don't know how else that's gonna look. Also, that hurt my head to do that. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? He's full of shit. Yuri thinks really hard again. Chest hurts. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. Nice. Score! As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, at this rate, I mean, they're gonna be married by next week. Actually, I don't know that. I'm not even aware of the elapsed time. I am too. Excuse me, getting sleepy. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. Aww. A little lacking on the art assets in this game, aren't they? No, it's free. I can't complain. Fucking allergies, man. Might need to step out and get a wet washcloth. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? Oh my god. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday! Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. She's gonna show up in lingerie. Alright. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is... For fuck's sake. See, this streaming things is not too easy now, is it? Ugh, some water. Yuri is clear. Oh my god. Yuri is clearly an introvert and Jesus fucking Christ, this sentence. Also an intimate person in general. Yeah. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Open your legs. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. Occasionally? What fucking year is this? 2003? They should just stop talking at that point and just be 100% text message at this point. In fact, this little pink box here, it's not even dialogue anymore, it's just text messages. And R and U are not going to be spelled out. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Like, she keeps sending me non-stop hentai pics. This is kind of weird, and running up my data. But putting your aside, I'm starting to think of the horrible things I've sent friends. I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit... Getting interesting. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. I think I'm pronouncing all these names wrong, but whatever. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Oh shit. Oh shit, man. What's gonna happen? I don't know, is this it? Do I need to clip this for Twitch? Actually, I don't even have my dashboard open, so I can't even do that because I'm in fucking Streamlabs OBS. Whatever. This is it. I hope. Alright. I'm gonna save this in another slot. Alright, now I realize I forgot to record this for the YouTubes. Alright, I'm gonna start recording now. Alright, hopefully this is the moment I've been waiting for in this game. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Dark, apparently. Tension builds. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Alright. This is it. It's Sayori? Oh nice, finally some different art assets. Hi, Fox. I sit down in her room. I like the background music. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. This is indeed where things get serious. Alright, cool. Glad I started recording. This music is really fucking good. I don't like that high-pitched stuff. Whatever. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. Oh, the writer did all the music. Oh, wow. Well, that explains why it's so fitting. I've noticed that. The atmosphere. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. Place doesn't seem that messy. I apologize, it's my garage door. Oh wow. Yeah, that is loud. Sorry about that. Alright, that's probably gonna go off several more fucking times. There's nothing I can do about that. We didn't plan to meet or anything. So it's just me and Yuri, then... Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Fox. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. if I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What the fuck are you saying? I just wanted to make that a little more dramatic. Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Fox. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Fox? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Oh, you're heartbroken there, Han? I'm sorry. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here rolling my eyes like the heartless dick that I am. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why do I go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spending it on me? By having them spend it on me. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. You know what, there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Fox. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So, that's why. That's why I decided. Sorry about that. Family situation arose, and I had to turn the AC on. I'm sweating like crazy here. Fucking NVIDIA graphics cards, man, they are heaters. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. Oh yeah, it's freaking, well, the rest of the house is cold, but I'm in a hot spot, so the sun's been beating down in here, and my computer heats up the whole room. So. And it's only like 60 degrees out, so it makes like no sense for it to be that warm. But, whatever. Hey, if you want to have a monster tower, that's the price you gotta pay. You want a beast rig. You know, it runs Crysis at like 50, 60 frames. No, Fox. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. No thanks, don't want a monster PC, don't want a NVIDIA GTX 980 Ti. I mean, the 1080 is better, but the 1080 won't work on my CRT monitor because the 900 GTX 900 series is the last ones to have an analog signal. But hey, to each their own. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulder. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Aha! Fox! Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Fox. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Fox, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Fox. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Shiori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come over do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. Yeah, me too. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On my way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too, so I focus on loosening my belt. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Oh, that was fucking weird. Oh wow, their houses look exactly the same. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh cool, they're not in school uniforms. But seriously, what the fuck is she wearing? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. More on my way home. Hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. The story's depiction of chronic depression is pretty accurate for an otherwise unrealistic game. I can't say, because, I suffer from chronic depression, but that is not how I would describe it, so I can't really say. For me, there was nothing shocking about that moment, but, you know, like I said, I'm a heartless dick. I suffer from chronic depression because not everyone is as awesome as me. That's a joke, but, yeah, I don't know if I would agree with that, but... No, everyone with chronic depression has it for different reasons, so mine are unique to myself, but I don't know. I wasn't moved by it, but then again, I didn't like the character, so... That component... Please tell me there's more to it. That wasn't the twist. Because I don't think fucking Tom would have, suggested this to me if that was it. I think he knows me a little better than that. But... Keep playing. Alright, that's all I need. That's all I need to hear. Because I'm like, if that was a twist, I'd be like, you know, calling up Tom, be like, dude, what the fuck? How many hours of my life did you waste? Alright. As long as that wasn't it, because that, so far, like I said, that scene, like, just, like, this is my soul, like, right here, and this is the scene. But, you know, I'm a heartless bastard. At least when it comes to video games. In video games, I mean, if you ever watch me play Morrowind, I am a heartless, despicable bastard. I fucking murder people for jewelry in those games, you know. But, you know, that's my power fantasy, so, you know. I try to be a good person 24/7. I don't want to play video games. I want to be a terrible person. So, you know. Alright. I'm going to keep playing. I didn't think of that for some reason. Alright. Play for real. I'll finish out the day. Unfortunately, I need to go to bed. Fuck. I should have started earlier. Oh. Got a lot of work done today. I can't complain. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Ah, I thought that was dialogue. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh shit, that's his room. Damn. Check out this entertainment center. Look at all these books. You tell me this motherfucker doesn't read, or is this all manga? Like manga's that thick. Let's see some like CDs, maybe some DVDs. Probably a little game system right there. There's desk. He's got a desktop. Oh, nice. Too many fucking millennials these days all want laptops. I'm like, come on, man. The beefy towers. I take Yuri to my room. Damn, this guy moves fast. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Yeah, he spent the entire Saturday cleaning that shit, woman. He's got the Febreze going, like every inch. Those pillows were washed like 8 times to get the smell out. My dirty clothes were taken outside and burned because there was no saving those socks. Sorry, did I just describe my living conditions? Sorry. I cleaned it up before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Man, I don't even clean my room when guests are coming over. Man, this game just reminds me how much of a dick I am. This is the longer I play this, the more terrible I feel about myself. I'm like, wow. I thought I was a good person, but shit. I can't even feel empathy for fictional people. That's not true. I got mad into Morrowind. First playthrough, I became a good guy. So I was like, oh my god, this place is so horrible. I want to help these people. I wasn't going to rob them, but now I'm going to help them. Alright, let's finish out the day. I'm like ranting every 4 seconds. The rants per minute is going up. RPMs. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Yeah, and like help them shove all the hentai under the bed. Like, come on. Let's see, there's a box right under there. That would be even more embarrassing. Yeah, no shit. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's vase, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh, she was going right for the hentai stash. Just gonna reach in, start looking like... Why did none of these women have tops on? Why are these pages stuck together? Damn, like, first off, why the fuck did she go right into a drawer? Like, come on. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. Just don't go in there. You will not look at me the same. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. But in this picture, they're behind her. Ah, whatever. So, shouldn't we, get started after that awkward as fuck moment? Yes. That was actually funny. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? Like incense? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help make our guests... want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. Cupcakes! I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Well, that's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. You should see the shit that was in the drawer you tried to get to. That shit's intense. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? Stutter, stutter, dot, dot, dot. That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Just don't go in that drawer. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. Oh, now I'm getting nervous. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. He pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped objects. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Totally not creepy! I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat and a little fucking weird, but yeah, that'd be neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. I don't know how pheromones work. Ah, is that so? One of my favorite contributors to a positive... It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. This game creepy? Everything is 100% wholesome. Ah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna play this game at church on tomorrow. You think that'd be cool? Alright. You know, Christian romance is a thing. I don't know about Christian erotica. I'll have to Google that. Oh, fuck, I'm out of water. Alright, let's finish out this day. They get to adult Bible study. I'm not sure. Or some of the singles group. I like those churches I go to where like the nuns have the ass cut out. I pay a lot of money to go in there. A lot. Like I gotta save up for about like 6 months for a visit. It doesn't seem very church-like. Have me put this blindfold on, hang some stuff, and then take off my clothes. I won't get too far into it, but you can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection, arousal. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. This is way too fucking weird to be doing in his bedroom. Oh my god. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? This is a jasmine essential. Jasmine essential. I like jasmine in my tea. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? That's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It sounds suitable. Excuse me. Sleepy. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. My eyes are watering, fuck. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. I'm trying to figure out what keyboard note is that. Not note. I guess that's a sideways parentheses. Sorry. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. Please tell me they're not going to describe every single decoration. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper, and we'll need to do 100 of them. Yeah? What are those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of ribbon and hang them from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? We catch the eyes of those passing by the room and may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative, yeah. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Uh-huh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Oh, yeah, that actually, like, matches the description. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Fox. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Sorry. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. Oh god, it's the opposite of my redneck knife. It has fucking rust on it. I actually don't have my knife on me. Actually, I don't even think I can... Yeah, that's right. I can't draw knives on Twitch. It's like, that's a weapon. You're gonna hurt yourself. Even though it's a fucking tool. Whatever. It's the only thing I miss about YouTube gaming. I did so much shit on there I couldn't do on Twitch. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. That's a creepy fucking knife. Or she's a knife chick. I've met a lot of dudes in the knives. I haven't met any chicks in the knives. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. You know, unless you like sacrifice people with it or something. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. I don't. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. That's actually pretty cool. I'm not a knife guy, but, you know. I can appreciate the art. Plus, I'm a metals guy. I like working with metal, gunsmithing, shit like that. I'd love to make knives someday. Just something looks cool. Kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I keep ordering them on Amazon. I can't stop. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? Oh god, I hate when people immediately attribute knives to weapons. It's like, goddamn, I just want to use them at work, for fuck's sake. Everything is a dangerous weapon. It's the children's. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah. It's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool. It's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. That means it's a good knife. Where do you even get a knife like this? Amazon! Actually, can it? Yeah, Amazon doesn't have like weird knife policies. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Oh no. Alright, well you can touch the point, you just don't run your finger along the, you know, at the edge of the blade. Because when I have like one good knife, and you know, you're used to like pocket knives being shitty, but when you get like a $100 Kershaw, right through the skin. I couldn't even touch it. Now it's dull as fuck, because I don't take care of it, but... Ow! Fox? Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I never held a quality piece of steel in my life. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. How hard did he touch that? They don't get like needle sharp. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. There's the first fucking weird moment of the game. That is fucking weird. I don't care, that's the only weird moment she gets in that game. That is fucking weird. Ah, finally something happens. I was about to have another spaz moment. That is fucking creepy. He could have AIDS! That's the first thing that pops in my mind is bloodborne contamination. They didn't even teach that shit in, like, really stress that shit in high school. God, I didn't even stress that shit last decade. It's only been like, I don't know, like, last 5 years, like every workplace is stressing bloodborne. I don't know. Holy shit. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, man. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. I'm starting to wish we went with Nasuki. Well, she probably cooks people for all we know. Holy shit. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri. That's the most... Oh, sorry, that's her. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? And we're assuming the protagonist doesn't have AIDS. Seriously, for anyone watching this in the future, bloodborne illnesses are a big deal. Just saying. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. No, that was fucking weird what she just did. You guys just need to, like, drop it. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the... She just fucking drank your fucking blood. This protagonist is, like, unfazed. My suspension of disbelief is at, like, 0 now. Although my weirdness meter is at, like, 100, so... I mean, the game is making progress. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna turn on the Xbox here, and we'll start talking when we start talking. This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Fuck both these people. Seriously. Lick her index finger in return. Fox, did you really just do that? Yeah, did you? Now we're even. He just looks at me like I did something wrong. You did. Alright, this game is getting... I don't know. Getting interesting! I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Fox. Yeah, coming from the person that licked blood off my finger. That licked an open wound. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird. Yeah. And you're both fucking weird. Why did I name this character after myself? Why the fuck did I do that? Lesson learned. When playing anime games, do not name protagonists after yourself or any character. I couldn't think of an anime name. I have no response for that. No response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Well, first off, let's get the rubbing alcohol and just drench my hand in it. I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted, and fuck this scene. We each resume our respected activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through ribbon like it's nothing but air. By the way, paper is like really, and cardboard is like really rough on knives. I have no idea why. But she must sharpen the shit out of that on a regular basis. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Between watching a vampire hentai porn. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. I did read that as banner, not boner. FYI. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had to ask me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint bubbles. Paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. You mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Alright, that scene was fucking worthless. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Okay. I gotta pay attention. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. For a second, I thought they said Yuri scares me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite side so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. It kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. Nah, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Eh? It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter that we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. That and blood, apparently. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games. Where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. Sorry guys, I should not have done that, sorry. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Gah! Sorry. Yuri reels back when I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. CGI secrets! Is that the right word, CGI? I don't know. CG? CG? Oh my god, we get to finally see the protagonist's arm. So he's wearing a black shirt and is possibly white. God, man, I can't get into anime. So I'm like looking at the face and it's just weird chin, small mouth, the like non-existent nose, enormous eyes, like the gem colored, like the pupils. You like stick your fingers in those pupils, man. But whatever. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Here. Can't deal with giant anime eyes. Yeah, how about that, like anime, not anime, like they're doing like a live action anime film. Was it Attila or something like that? I forget. Like they use like CG to like make her eyes enormous. And I'm like, I'm not seeing that movie just because of that. It is fucking creepy. And the movie could be really good, but, you know. Because I heard he did an okay job with Ghost in the Shell. I think it was just the purists that didn't like it. Still haven't seen that movie. I mean, when I saw the original 12 years ago, I didn't like it, so. That movie looks awful. Someone posted, I'm in a bunch of cyberpunk groups on Facebook. A bunch of people posted like screenshots of the actual manga or whatever, and I'm like, oh, it actually looks kind of cool. Giant eyes only work in 2D, if at all. I mean, they work for Disney. I just think like here it's just blatant exaggeration, but you know, that's your art style. I think it works for a cartoon, something that's blatantly a cartoon and not a representation of reality, like a dating simulator. But that's just my opinion. And I think that's where myself as a Westerner, the culture clash is. I don't know. But hey, I'm getting culturally skewed here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Oh wow, we got a little eye closing animation. There's something wrong. It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Oh, and her eyes open. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. Why are your pants wet? Did I splash paint on them too? It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What does that work? What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrists send a tingling sensation through my arm and penis. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. Is fine. Be right back. Have fun with Yuri. Are we gonna at least get the first base? Fuck. The moment is over as soon as it began. The moment is over. Wasn't it the moment was over as soon as it began? Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. Okay. Not sure how that would work. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. Won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. And then she throws me in the bed and then rips her top off and then... Oh, sorry. I read too much erotica. Oh, you can tell, she would totally be in the fandom. You say that like you're glad it's over. Oh, that's what she said. That's what she said. You said that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. How old are they? What year? What? Are they college? College age? I guess. Like, this seriously felt like high school. I'm thinking it might be college. I didn't even read the description for the game. I just like installed it and started streaming. I started screaming. I was like, no, I don't want to play anime, please. So you don't have any time left? Yeah. I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. Damn! My bro can't even make it to first base. I failed you, my nigga. I failed. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so... I shouldn't be disappointed. I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. So far as we know. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow? Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway. You know what I'm trying to say. So, you're very thoughtful, Fox. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh! Close up. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Whoa! Sayori. Eh? Hi, Fox. Sayori. Just now, you know, we weren't... It's okay, Fox. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. She's a Bambot, isn't she? Like machine gun titties. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so... That's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Fucking cock-blocking Sayori. Look, just because you have chronic depression doesn't mean you can get in my shit. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well. I tried staying in my room. But my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know. How much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. And I'm so fucking sick of this character. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Fox? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Oh, her heart is broken. Whatever. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just sit there. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Fox. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. I'm assuming she's crying. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, come on, dude. Like, seriously. I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Fox. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me, Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Fox, I like you so much that I want to die. Alright, I've got theories and ideas like going in the back of my mind of what the fuck is going on, because I'm assuming things are not what they seem. And I'm piecing, I think I'm putting pieces together. I don't know if I'm right, and I'm not gonna say what I'm piecing together, but I'm putting between the weird shit going on with Sayori and then other Yori. I'm putting some shit together. I think I have an idea. Of course, for my theories to be correct, it would be that this game would have to go into the supernatural. Which is entirely possible. I don't know. Suspicious intensifies. Yes. I kind of want to guess it, but unfortunately I don't know anime well enough to predict what's going on. I've just played a lot of fighting games and seen shit in them that could work here. Suspicion intensifies. I'm wondering if the people in this club are not actually people. I'm being serious. I'm wondering if there's some kind of supernatural control element. Maybe some demon shit. Some what is it? Is it succubus or succubi? Incubus is the male demon. Succubus is the female demon. I don't know. I could be wrong. They could be robots for all I know, and they're programmed to feel pain. I don't know. I don't even know. Now you're the expert. I like you so much that I want to die. So I'm wondering if there's a consequence here, that maybe they have to get with the main character, because there's no reason for Natsuki to like the protagonist, yet she is pissed when she doesn't get him. So there's gotta be, or that's just the harem trope. I don't know, or the anime trope. But I think there's a consequence. There is a consequence so far. I don't know how deep it runs, but it's fun to speculate. But shit is getting weird, which is making me entertained, happy. I'm curious to see where this goes. All right, and that's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You don't know what hurt overlords are gonna do, man. You don't know. You don't understand. And he knows what's best for her? Man, this is a cocky motherfucker. I don't think I like this guy. Well, I never did, but I like him less now. Or dislike him more. You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Man, you don't know. Yeah, this guy doesn't know shit. I don't know shit. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. Oh, I didn't. I said that, though. I'm not going to repeat that. I said something under the noise gate. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, decision time. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The save state. The decision. Alright. First of all, no. This dude should not love this chick. I mean, this is like a friendship. Well, I mean, they say, like, your mate is going to be your best friend, but they, like, it seems like since the start of this, they've been growing apart, and now, like, all of a sudden, he's, like, there. But, no, I'm making progress with Yuri, and so Yuri's just fucking weird. She needs to, like, go to therapy, get some SSRIs, consult her demon overlord, check her programming if she's a robot. I mean, if she's a cat girl, she needs to talk to the den mother. The truth it is, then, you'll always be my dearest friend. Soul is mine. I don't think I used that in the right context, but I crushed her soul. It's not mine, but I crushed it. Dead. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. They've never been the way they thought. They've never been the way you think they are, dude. Whatever. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best, and that I will make you happy in the end. See, this is why I am 100% all behind polyamorism. Like, am I saying that right? I'm just like 100%. I think that's completely how we were wired. Multiple partners, just all the way. Monogamy, it's for canines. For dogs. And coyotes and wolves. Like, not even foxes are do monogamy. Because they know better. They're smart like that. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were. Well, maybe she was fucked up back then, too. Like, maybe she was always this depressed, and now she's, like, even more depressed because she's like, oh, I fucked up. I see. Jerry forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Oh, she did. I don't remember her explicitly saying that. So yeah, this protagonist is a fucking moron. Like, she needs a fucking support system, which the club is not. That is not a support system. That's an organization that has an objective. Yeah, she needs, like, I don't know, maybe group therapy? I don't know. She needs, like, a non-denomination church. I've always been like this. You're seeing it for the first time. Okay. Yeah, that... Yeah, if that was intentionally written by that... If this was intentionally written, I mean, this is some... This guy's a fucking douchebag. Which, you know, since I'm making the decisions, that makes me a douchebag, but still, I don't have the option to, like, send her to group therapy or something. Like, he needs to, like, contact a school guidance counselor or something, like, incredibly pained expression. Ah, man, she needs some better friends. That's what she needs, like, actual friends, because clearly Monica, the protagonist, I mean, God, I feel like I should have named the character, like, Jim or something. Jimbo. Oh, man. Fucking redneck level 12. Uh-huh. Is this what it feels like? To get stabbed in the chest? Damn. Man. This thing is about to get owned. I should write a poem about this. This poem's gonna fucking scare me, isn't it? Sayori. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? Seriously, I'm wondering, like, is there an actual, like, demon that's gonna punish her? Like, whips and shit? I don't know. I really hope I wasn't tricked into playing a dating game. For being so selfish. Oh my god. Seriously, like, send her to a non-denomination church, like, just something. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. I love how you're practically hoping for the most terrible thing you can possibly imagine. Because that's what's entertaining to me. Worst case scenario. We gotta send in SEAL Team 6! They got bombs! Like, I don't know, isn't that like every game? Like, I play Doom, like, every other day. That's, like, all it is, you know, fighting the forces of hell. Yeah, you can kind of tell how into the characters I am. I like the characters, I just don't, I mean, to me there's like, the conflict is just so, like, whatever. Like, I read, like, military science fiction books and action adventure games. Like, dating is not conflict to me. Like, interpersonal relationships, I'm like, yeah, whatever, in the end we all die, fuck it, who cares? But, you know. Like, I'm not gonna get emotionally involved in fictional characters that aren't in peril. I mean, she could be fucking suicidal, but it's like, alright, let's go to group therapy. Like, I'm like, I don't know. I play games to get away from real life problems, if that makes any sense. So it's like, pretend that they don't matter for a day. I don't know. Whatever. People that are moved by this, good for you guys. I like being emotionally moved too. I mean, shit, I played To the Moon. I cried when I played To the Moon. I fully admit that I was weeping like a little bitch. Totally admit. But that game had intense conflict. That was a heavy game. It was dense. There was a lot going on, and it built and 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 built, just like the whole game nonstop, until it just crushed your soul, and it made me feel like a failure because I thought I was like, you know, game over. It felt like my fault during the climax. That is a well-executed masterpiece of storytelling. Because in my adult life, I've never watched a movie that made me cry. But a video game that looked like a fucking old NES game made me cry. So, There's a couple novels that made me cry, but I was listening to them on audio, so maybe that moved me a little more. I don't know. Or maybe it was a song that To the Moon played during the climax. Anyways, I'm rambling. Apologize. Just so I get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. Uh-oh, she's about to pull out her gat. You're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. Oh, you want to continue being depressed? I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Fox. Oh my god, she should not be listening to this fucking nitwit. I'll trust you with anything. Wow, okay. I like the music. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Okay. That's what I'm doing in my head. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. What the fuck? I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Yeah, I feel you, buddy. Dick. Okay, I'm like really weirded out. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me with one weak smile before turning around and running off. I think this dude needs to call the police at this point. Like, I think this woman is gonna like go home and like slit her wrists. Heartbroken. Sayori. I'm left up. So is she like some kind of weird creature, or is that just something they do in anime? I guess don't answer that. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house, which also looks like her house, so because they're the same art asset. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Because you're a fucking asshole and you fucking deserve to feel guilty, you cunt. There's nothing more that I could have done. I don't know, you like, could have like called her family or something. These gotta be like college age people. Even though Nasuki looks like she's 10. And they all act like they're 15 or 12 or whatever. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But who the fuck gave you the right to decide what path that is? I don't like this guy. I mean, he was a dunce earlier, but now he's just an asshole. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. They're freshmen, juniors in high school? Yeah, I was planning on playing till if this is like the end of the day, then yeah, I'm done. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Yeah, end of the day. Okay, cool. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Alright, I guess I'll save. Okay. Well, that took a dark turn. It didn't move me though. Also, to correct myself, one or more of them are high school seniors. Okay, yeah, I figured Natsuki had to be a freshman. And yeah. They're taking a turn. I'm glad it wasn't just Sayori's episode. I'm glad like the blood thing was weird. I don't know if it was just meant to be weird or it's a premonition of something else. But like I said, I'm putting pieces in my head. I could be wrong. I could just be like way overblowing it. Because for all I know, I could have been tricked into and like I don't know. This game could be one epic joke, and it's about to be played on me. But that's even weirder than this game could possibly be. So I mean, it's entertaining at least. I mean, I'm not moved. Like this isn't my type of deal. When I watch drama, I'm like, okay, whatever. Oh, your kid died? Man, whatever. That happens all the time in real life. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it with a fictional character. I mean, if you're in like a space battle and then the story will encourage overthinking. Alright, man. I mean, that's what's entertaining me is just like all these thoughts are gonna be like, I wonder if it's this, I wonder if it's that, I wonder if like Wesley Snipes is gonna like smash through the window. It's like, get back, vampires! And then he reaches out from his motorcycle and he's like rips off Schwarzenegger's like, come with me if you want to live. And I'm like, I think that's trademarked, but alright, I'll come with you. Because, you know, Blade was an awesome movie. Like, you know, someone just smashing through a window to save me. By that I mean an entertaining plot. I don't know. I mean, this is fun. I like narrating. I didn't have my spazzy fit. I was about to, and then the moment happened, and I don't know. It's entertaining. I'll give it that. I also bought was it Hato Boyfriend? What they call it, it's advertised as the avian romance. I want to do that live on here, but I guess I'll see how I feel at the end of this. I'm probably gonna have to play some action games. The internet people play through the game. Many fans make theories trying to find even more meaning beneath the surface story. I gotta get through this. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm waiting for like Doom to happen, like literally Doom, like aliens come through a Hellgate or something. Like I don't know, I don't know. I think I'm hyping it up. All right, thanks, man. Yeah, it was good playing this with you. I will be on again tomorrow, pending nothing awful happens to me. And I guess I'm gonna have to just import this raw stream over to YouTube for whoever to enjoy this. Take care. That's it for the stream. Wow, this silence. Silence is golden, right? Good night. Night, everybody.